Hey, I'm Rachel, the CEO of Intrinio, and today I'm going to give you the secret to a 99% customer retention rate. Not all financial companies have fully adopted the software as a service model, or even moved to the cloud, for goodness sake, but many have started. As they transition to subscription revenue, most executives start to monitor the typical metrics. Things like annual recurring revenue, lifetime value, customer acquisition cost, or even things like cohort analysis. Now, these are all critical benchmarks that I've written and spoken about previously, but I won't be alone in arguing that they are not, in fact, the most important. After running a SaaS business for over a decade, I've realized that the retention rate is the true North Star. It's all too tempting to hunger for new deals and neglect onboarding and success post-close. This is a huge and often catastrophic mistake. It's like stealing your ship before you've patched the holes or flying with blinders on. Executives who have experienced churn know that it's impossible to feel good about strong sales if you also have high churn. In my experience, companies with high retention rates just put the customers first. Customers hold the power, and they will exert it in whichever direction you incentivize them to. This is why your customer success team should be the biggest and most important team at your company. I've learned from experience the benefits of having a high-performing customer success team, and I've boiled down their success to several factors. Now, excelling in these areas takes prioritization, time, resources, patience, and commitment, all of which are precious resources at financial institutions and fintech companies. All right, number one and most important is to hire wisely. Without a strong customer success leader, none of this will even work. You may be hesitant to invest in this function, but it will become one of the most important parts of your business if you do it right. This team is the face of your company. So look for lifelong learners who are eager to stay on top of the latest in CS trends. They also get extra points in my book for kindness, organization, and people skills. Now, after building the foundation of a good team, you've got to be there for your customers. This may seem ridiculous, but you would be surprised how bad most businesses are at this. How many clicks through your website does it take for someone to talk to an actual human? Do your clients know who to email with a concern, a question, or an idea? Consider if it's scalable, offering live chat, or at a minimum, an easy-to-use and find ticketing system. If your customer success resources are regularly available and your reps are just kind, you are well on your way to retaining customers. But next, you've got to listen. We all say that the customer is always right, but do we really listen to them? And if we do listen, do we actually do anything about what we heard? Think of your customer as a key member of your product team. Send out surveys, host focus groups, and calculate things like Net Promoter Score. Give them value when you take time from them, and do it way more often than you think you should. You've also got to make it easy. If your product makes life easier for your client, but accessing and using it doesn't, you've still failed. So, design thoughtful processes for buying, onboarding, and training. Hire experts to build elegant user interfaces with delightful user experiences. Invest here, because the hard work actually starts after the customer has decided to buy. If it's not easy, nobody will stay. Next, you must do more. You have to provide more than your product because you are more than your product. Many clients rely on financial institutions and fintech innovators for thought leadership, and this requires significant investment to get right. The more you can give outside of your product, the more equity you will build. Educational resources and videos are a great way to start. You should also be proud. Your success is tied directly to your customers, so be proud of them. If possible, promote them through case studies and co-marketing, which is really a win-win. But if not, at a minimum, congratulate them on their own wins and engage with them on social media. This lets them know that you are invested in their success and that you're in this for the long haul with them. Lastly, you have to actually care. Now, this part is going to be hard if you don't like your job or the industry that you're in, but if you aren't passionate about the work your company does, you've got a whole midlife crisis to deal with instead of revamping customer success. We've won deals at Intrinio just by being nice, and I'm not joking. The financial industry is not well known for this, so it will be noticed and it will go a long way with customers. You might also start to notice that your customer success team is influencing the rest of the company to collaborate more often. Customer success requires seamless integration between executives, engineering, marketing, and sales. A seasoned CS team will act as a powerful center-midfielder to coordinate this. Okay, there you have it, SaaS leaders, the secret to a 99% retention rate. Hire wisely, be there, listen, make it easy, do more, be proud, and actually care. If you execute any of these concepts with success, you will have created a healthier, more stable business with customers and products that speak for themselves. It won't happen overnight, but if I were you, I would start today. I hope this was helpful. Please give the video a like and subscribe to our channel if you want to see more content like this. Thanks for listening.